Oh my gosh, what's Coob got here for us? Full-scale life inflatable space station burst test at NASA. Oh, I heard about this. These are okay. I heard about this.
We were just here at Marshall Space Flight Center just about 100 days ago doing our most recent subscale burst test. That one had a blanking plate integrated into it, and on this one now we have two blanking.
Wait. What is this material, man? NASA, you better sell me on this material. You're telling me you're going to be blowing me up in a balloon like I'm inside of a fucking plastic beach ball up in space? No way. Get out of my face, NASA. You're not putting me in a plastic beach ball, man. This material, I know it's going to be explained. I'm just telling you my feelings right off the bat. You know how this goes, Fingers. You've been in. This ain't your first rodeo, bro. This ain't your first rodeo. Listen, first off, right off the bat, nothing about me makes me feel like I can trust NASA to get my ass inside of one of these inflatable motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, there's no way. They can explain it however they want. I am not getting my ass up in one of these inflatable beach balls. There is no possible way you're going to sell me on this. Let's see if they can do it. Hold on. Let's just see.
Plates integrated. Our team has moved incredibly quickly to iterate on this design, make improvements, and build a full-scale article. This work is really important because we're changing how we're able to put habitats in space. For example, life will achieve.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Did you see that? Holy shit! It's like pumping up a basketball, man. Check that
Changing how we're able to put habitats in space.
What is this, man?
For example, life will achieve 1/3 of the volume of the ISS in one launch, where that previously took 10 to 15 launches to achieve that same volume.
And we believe that having the ability to build space stations together with our space transportation systems and bring those together into an ecosystem allows us to find things that we can't discover on Earth. We think about creating an end-to-end solution that will enable the orbital age. We think about every industrial revolution that's come before us has really positioned us for now, for this new age.
Yeah.
Soft goods have a...
I'm really excited. It's the expanse time. If we don't blow ourselves up with AI, automated nuclear warfare, and let money break us down and fiat break us down into nothing as our currencies continue to devalue because governments are corrupt, because humans essentially, for the most part, are corrupt, our DNA, the way we're written. If we don't blow ourselves up first, maybe we can get to space. Maybe we can get to this age of space exploration and what we truly are in our hearts, which are explorers. If we can do that and get past all the hatred and bullshit and greed, if we can evolve as a species and not fucking extinct ourselves again, maybe we can get out into space and enjoy what there is to enjoy outside of this ball. God knows how many other times it's tried to happen before. God knows how many times we failed and come back again. I'd say 6. I'd say 6 times. And as the 7th time, lucky number 7. And so we're 7. And so can the 7th time around, can we do it? I say yes, dude. I say we got to stop hating. Like, let's just all stop hating so we can get to this next stage. Man, I want expanse. I want space mohawks, man. I love space mohawks. Give me space mohawks, man.
Previous track record in low Earth orbit, actually, they had put up a inflatable airlock. Following that, there was 2 prototype modules called Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. Shortly after that, the Bigelow Expandable Activities module. So we're trying to continue that trend with Sierra Space.
We can do it.
The ability for Sierra Space and IOC Dover to place a blanking plate within inside this soft goods shell is the next generation technology. Those blanking plates aren't just for windows. We can place on there antennas. We can put another airlock on there. We can have radiators, solar arrays, robotics.
What the fuck
We're going to demonstrate to the world that Sierra Space is the leader in soft goods habitation.
Dude. You know what scares me? That he's calling it soft goods. Like, I know that looks pretty hard close up, actually. Like, I'm looking at it now, that material looks legit. The fact that they can snap these things together like motherfucking Legos too, man. These look like space Legos, but harder. Still though, calling it soft habitation, you're still not selling it to me. Limitless, are you still in agreement? We're not getting inside of these yet. They have not sold it. Limitless, where you at, bro? They have not sold us yet, man. I have not sold yet. This looks much more durable right now, but calling it soft habitation is a bad Just don't do that. Don't call it a soft habitation. That's a bad, you can't use that nomenclature for this. People aren't going to look at this in a positive light, trying to live in these things called a soft habitation. You see what I'm saying on Limitless? Limitless is with me. Tooth Fairy says there's Spagos. What's up, Tooth Fairy? So good to see you here. So good to see you here.
Demonstrate to the world that Sierra Space is the leader in soft goods habitation.
The full-scale unit behind me here is really comprised of two main components. We have our metallic ground support equipment and then the soft goods. The core is 18 foot tall and the diameter is 27 feet. And we do what we refer to as sleeving. And that sleeving is
space condoms, man. Space condoms.
Is where you basically drop the soft goods over the top of the core. Today feels a lot like the culmination of all the subscale tests that we've done, really leading to this full-scale test.
So our ultimate burst pressure test today is really about two things. One, it's about verifying the success that we had on our subscale test efforts.
This got very sexual,
so we
very
far
fast.
exceeded the NASA safety and certification requirements with those subscale tests. And so now it's really about
Did he say certification or did he say in certification? Oh, stop it. I'm here all day.
Extrapolating those to this full-scale test and verifying that those results are repeatable.
We have learned a lot in terms of how to architect the material, how to weave the material, how to build the material, the different layers of the material, how to think about all of that. So that,
holy shit, did you see all the layers? Man.
Build the material.
Look at all these motherfucking layers, man. She's never getting pregnant with as many layers. Sorry.
Layers of the material. How to think about all of that so that when we actually get it in space, it's harder than steel, has much more in terms of durability, and the greatest invention is windows inside.
I mean, my penis is going to fall off because it can't breathe, but she ain't getting pregnant.
Structures.
The teams have worked extremely closely, not just to engineer something as unique as what you see behind us.
You're right, Nikki. I got to clean it up. Goddamn, Nikki's right. I got a women demographic now. I'm sorry, ladies. Ladies, that was vulgar and funny. Come on. There were some women that laughed on that. I know you're out there and I love you. Probably Nikki. Nikki, did you laugh? Please tell me you laughed. I'll love you even more.
But we continually learn how to mass produce so that as this becomes more and more of a viable technology, we can be first to market and make sure that we can deploy this type of technology across multiple applications.
Nikki laughed, everybody. There's confirmation that our women demographic, the 4% of women that watch the channel are freaking amazing. Let's hear it for the 4% of women that watch me. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty soon you'll be a whole woman.
It's the technology that's represented behind us that's going to allow us for the first time not just to think about what to put in space. We can now think about what we're going to produce in space to benefit life on Earth.
Between Blue Origin and Sierra Space, we have got some of the best people in the industry. So I'm excited to see the life habitat make it to space, make it to orbital reef, and just the capability of having such a large habitat in space enables living in space in a way that we've never been able to before.
Crazy. This is crazy.
The whole idea is that we're gonna grab our inflatable life and just take it to the max, see what kind of PSI we're gonna get to. We're hoping that
do they have tiers in NASA for the engineer? Look at what this says here. This is crazy. Moises Delgado, engineer technician 4. Are there levels? like I feel like this is like League of Legends for scientists at NASA. You know, like I just hit level 4. Only one more level. Only one more level and you'll be diamond.
We're gonna grab our inflatable life and just take it to the max, see what kind of PSI we're gonna get to. We're hoping that it is somewhere in the 60 PSI.
Bursting is so important because the data we achieve from this burst test and subsequent burst tests will allow us to refine our design for life 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and beyond.
Stop. Why did NASA have to make this so sexual and not know it? You know that every single scientist in here probably didn't even make the relation to the fact that there's anything sexual about what's being talked about here. That's the beauty of nerds of this caliber. The very beauty of nerds of this caliber is that they don't even understand the underlying sexual jokes and tension here that's being done. They're just very proud of the things that they created, but they can't really conceive of the fact that our brains are on such a more base caveman level that we have actually sexualized everything that they're very proud of, which is, you know, I'm proud of you. Space and sex go together.
45 PSI. 50
oh,
PSI,
Seamus, that's
50
hilarious. That's
55
hilarious.
PSI, 55 PSI. 61 PSI.
That's insane. That's insane.
On the way to burst, go Sierra Space, go NASA. Trying to go down in pressure. So maybe it's a leak in the test article and it's trying to overcome it. So we're dropping just as fast as we were filling it.
We didn't burst. There was a little bit of an issue that we're taking a look at. There's some type of leak rate or leak that's happening in the article. We're going to go out there and do a post-mortem review.
It looks like there was a valve failure on our 6-inch vent valve.
So good news. The article.
Oh, too funny. Oh my God, this became so much better to watch. Thank you, Coop. Coop, I'm telling you. Coop, I'm telling you, you're finding some amazing things.
Article could still be tested.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down
You
and close
didn't even
those
know,
valves,
did you?
fix
You
it,
didn't
back to
even
the
know
team,
it was
along
gonna
with
come
NASA,
to
we'll come up
this.
with a mitigation process, and we'll move forward.
Coop's so sad.
We had a really successful
Coop is so sad. He's just trying to share this very interesting scientific evolution right now. We're just completely bringing it down.
test. Although we did not burst our article, we did surpass the factor of safety threshold recommended by NASA. Today, we're going to be back in the control room for part 2 of the test. While we did surpass our threshold yesterday, we still want to burst our test article to really see how much margin we have.
Ready to burst, go Sierra Space, go Odyssey, Dover, go NASA. 55 PSI, 55 PSI. 63 PSI, 63 PSI.
Oh, it's so great. It's so great. It's so great in so many ways.
70 PSI.
Oh my goodness.
That's my number. 75 PSI, 75 PSI.
Come on now. Wow.
We're not a company that's trying to escape Earth. We're not a company that thinks that we ought to leave the planet. We're a company that's committed to this home and making it better. Ultimately, our focus is to benefit 8 billion people. We believe we will help find cures to the world's hardest problem, find cures to leukemia and other kinds of cancers. Think about longevity in ways we could never have thought about.
Great,
next
cool,
generation of
all the medical
energy, next generation of computing power. It will change everything.
On the real though, this is awesome. I mean, like, to colonize space is just such a great goal. You know, I'm sorry to make light of it for people that get upset. You know, to be very serious, it's like, this is the next step. I really hope humanity gets to this point and we just reap all the benefits of primarily just the call of our hearts being explorers and reaching out and going out into new areas and finding out what there is to find. I mean, that is really exciting. That should be more the focus of our generation, and those below us should be to reach out and just find out what there is. And there's so much more, you know. I think people feel stuck. They feel stuck. And I hope this technology, this information, this will inspire. I know it's inspired me.